All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Fed Show. Today in studio we have Slug DLO.
Gangers!
Slug?
Live!
Dude, that's one of the coolest things, like, at one of your shows, like, when that starts popping off, and it's like, and the crowd response and everyone's interacting. Pull the mic a little bit closer.
Got you, gang. Got you.
And, I mean, because a lot of people try to engage with the crowd.
Yes, sir.
And then it's like, y'all get y'all's hands up, and everybody's just kind of like a high school dance, or middle school dance, where they're just kind of standing out there like, I kind of want to look cool right now.
Facts, bro. Yeah, that's what it's all about too, gang. Like, I was talking to a couple of my brothers and shit, bro, and they're like, you do so much moving around and shit, bro. You need to bring in your image with the music and shit, bro. So I was like, well, what do you mean? Well, you always calling us slugs and shit, bro. Start calling the fans slugs, and I was like, bro, I don't fuck with that. And then fucking one day I was just on stage and I was like, hey, man, when I say slug, y'all say life, because we slugs in this bitch. And, bro, they just loved it and this fucking started rolling.
That's one of those. It's one of those organic things. Someone suggested it, and you're just like, I don't know.
You know me, bro.
But
shout out to Critical.
Some of that shit, it just works.
Facts,
and like, especially when someone can feel like they resonate with something.
On me,
and it's like, oh, this is how I can support him in this moment.
You know where I think it kind of came from too? Fucking Tupac always screaming out "Thug Life." And then, you know, the Slug Thug, they kind of have a rhyme essence with it, so it kind of brought a feel to the people already.
Bro, don't tell nobody that they're subconsciously supporting Tupac at the same time.
You're right. Shh. His album sales are already up. We need to get ours up, gang. Fuck you.
His album sales are up, and someone's getting the profit off of that. Not sure.
Facts.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's family. You better pray it is.
I wonder how that...
Well, I did see that fucking Snoop Dogg got most of the shit from Death Row, so...
Oh, yeah, because he's got, like, the... Mm-hmm. They did that crossover where he owns that, and then he did that Crooks and Castles brand. Yep. He started making all that Death Row stuff.
Yup, bro.
I want one of those chains, though. Those chains
that shit
hard,
goes ice, bro.
I was like, oh.
That shit is ice, fool. Do you watch... Oh, my phone didn't mean to cut you out. You watch Colorado Bus football? Colorado Buffs football? Deion Sanders?
Well, I mean, I watched some of the games, but like, is it a show or what?
Nah, it's a game, but shit, the way Primetime do it, it's like a show. You know how Primetime move. But fucking Snoop Dogg just gifted him a whole bunch of Death Row fucking scarves and everything, the whole team. Yeah,
I want a scarf. Was icy. I got some scarves, bro. I got some coming in the mail. I ordered some the other day.
Put that drip on, Rob. Put that drip on, gang.
Today I'm rocking the Bobby Boucher jersey because it's Saturday and college football and all that jazz.
Oui.
But okay, so like our formal introduction, I don't think ever really happened.
Nah.
I think we just, because Dank was like, we're going to do a show at the Post. And it was like an afternoon show. It was like one of those all day, I think Noise Rock put it on.
Yep.
And I was like, yeah, I'll pull up. I was pretty drunk, of course.
Gangers.
But y'all were supposed to go on at like 2 or 2:30.
Hell yeah,
and y'all went on at like 4.
Damn near 5 o'clock, dog. They kept pushing shit back, and I was still a rookie in the game, so I wasn't trying to ask too many questions. Yeah. But I was like, man, y'all said that.
Dude, no.
Oh God, bro.
Most shows like that, they're like, oh, you're gonna go on at this time, and it's usually an hour and a half later,
Facts.
or 30 minutes earlier.
Facts, bro.
It's just like, oh well, one of our other someone didn't show up, so we're gonna have to push the show
dropouts.
Or, we're going to get this one guy up there for 2 songs, so we're going to push your set back just a little bit. And, I mean, that's cool, but it really just, like, for up-and-comers, like, hey, be ready to just be there.
Facts, bro,
like, your set time, show's supposed to start at 7, it's probably going to start at 9.
On my mom's, because you got to think too. They're waiting for the crowd to show up, bro. Yeah. And then a lot of people, what I've seen that headline for a lot of the smaller shows and stuff that we went through, a lot of people that are headlining aren't really around in the beginning of the show. So the people that are there for them aren't around either.
Yeah, so they show up like an hour before 10.
Yeah, bro. So the vibes aren't all the way there yet until the headliner gets there. You know what I'm saying?
And I never knew that was really. I mean, I guess it's always been a thing.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. It never resonated with me early on because I went to the show and I paid for the ticket, so I'm gonna try to watch as many people as I can see perform.
Exactly. Enjoy you pay. This your hard earned money. You might as well enjoy it.
I'm not gonna name the show, but I was at one of your shows, and when your set was over, the room kind of cleared. Like I've been to a couple of your sets, like 2 or 3 now, and there was one particular. I don't want to name it because I don't want to call anybody out or anything, but it was just like, oh yeah, so. Oh, those like 20 people were all here for DLO. I was like, okay.
Yeah, we trying to bring a movement.
But you do, like when you bring an entourage when you walk in the building. I was like, oh, all right, because
appreciate that.
A lot of people don't have they don't have the support like that.
Yeah, facts.
Because a lot of people are like, you got your homeboys that'll repost something on Instagram and then they will never show up to a show.
Actual factuals, bro.
And it's not that they don't support you, but it's just like, man, I can't make that show. But when you have 6 shows and they don't come to none of them,
you know who your real peoples are.
But then there's other people that just don't like being in rooms with a lot of people,
and that's true too.
And it's kind of just you got to get the support wherever you can get it from. And anyone who's down to show up for a show, anyone who watches this podcast, I'm like, I thank you because you took your time, to go see you. They took their hard-earned money, bought a ticket, showed up at a show, and they
took their time to watch Stay Fed. You know what I'm saying?
It's at times, dude, like. If like one of the last podcasts is like in the 90s on views on YouTube.
Yeah.
And those are solid numbers for
Facts.
me and a dude I used to work with.
Bro, you gotta think that's 90 people taking their time to view you.
Yeah, and that's why I'm like, bro, I don't know what we talked about that resonated. I need to go back and rewatch it again.
Start bring some of that
like,
energy.
Hey, what? Because I felt like I was off that day.
Bro, don't you? It's crazy, bro. Like, I don't know if it's just like as an artist thing or like anybody that creates anything. It doesn't have to just be music. It feels like those days when you don't like it are the days where it hits for other people.
Where someone else is like, oh yeah, that was great.
Yeah, bro. And I think it's crazy.
I had a conversation yesterday about being real, to your fullest extent. So it's not like because I don't pretend or act on here. The stuff I talk about is really the shit I'm going through.
Respect.
But at the same time, like, you have to laugh about some of this shit because if you don't,
you're going to go crazy,
you can get real negative real quick.
On me. It's a straight fact, bro. Straight fact.
But yeah, so back to us unofficially meeting. I think the post show happened, and then I was at what was the big show that we did? They all did at Tulips. That was
the fucking not gonna lie to you, I'm terrible at names.
But that was like Nino So Supreme was there.
Yeah, that was the biggest show, I think.
We were in the back. We were in the green room. I got crossfaded. Me and Dennis got real fucked up that night.
In.
Yeah, dude. There was like, here's the blunt, and I was like, no, man, I just hit it. Like, no, that's the one that's going the other way.
I ain't never been in a fucking rap rotation like that, brother. There's so goddamn many bleezies going around, fam.
It was crazy, dude.
Facts.
Dennis was gone. We were supposed to go to Nickel, and it just didn't pan out for everyone to make it there. And Dennis is like, bro, we ended up at Whataburger. I thought you were going to meet us. And I was like, we were supposed to meet at the other bar. But it was an awesome night.
Hell yeah, bro.
Bumping shoulders, that's what the fuck that was.
Yes.
That was bumping shoulders.
Yes, bro.
And that show was probably like one for the ages. Like it was.
Yeah, I'm never gonna forget that show, bro. That was like a rock show. And see, that's what I mean by the energy too. Even though the headliner might have came a little later or whatever, but everybody was there and they were in tune. No,
he was there. I was talking
to
him.
Shit, I was talking to him
in the because I got there.
Shouts out Nino.
I got there stupid early because I was supposed to meet. I was supposed to meet up with Dennis and go grab food before. Well, everything got kind of thrown off, so we showed up. I just went straight to the venue, and I was there at like doors open. And Tropicana was like, "Oh, get you a bracelet so you can go in the green room." I was like, "Dope."
Gangers, shouts out Trop.
And I was like, and then because Nino was there like super early, like he was doing some photo stuff, and they were backstage, and we were hanging out, and I didn't know who that dude was, and then I was like, "Oh, okay, this is completely not the vibe that I." And then did Treehouse Cabaret play that day too?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
It was like an all-star lineup. Like it was, and everyone came out and showed support, and it was a badass show.
And that's how it's supposed to be, bro. Like I didn't even know Nino was there that early, bro. I didn't go to the green room till after the show. When it's showtime, bro, I get in the zone. I don't smoke. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking eyes on the prize, baby. Yeah, but that's how it's supposed to be.
I've seen artists like with different rituals. Some are like I'm about to get as toasted as possible. And they can go up there and perform, and then other artists are like, "Nah, I try to keep it."
What happened, bro? At Tulips, our very first show that we all did together, I was nervous as fuck, bro. And I had been doing little shows or whatever, but like this was my first time representing for Fo Stepco, so I wanted to, go out. So I was nervous as fuck, bro. Ended up doing too much narcotics, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I was fucked up, and I fucked up on my first song. I started screaming into the mic. I don't know if you remember or not, but I'll never forget that goddamn memory, bro. Like that sleeps with me. It haunts me, dog.
Yeah, no, I mean it's one of the, I mean you got to kind of learn because I know dudes that they're like 2 shots. And that's when I'm clear. That's when I'm ready to go. And then there's other dudes that are like, man, I'll take a couple hits, and then I'll do 1 beer, and then I'm ready to go.
On me.
And then, like, I ain't gonna lie, Brewed Up Joe is one of those dudes. Like,
bro, he can sip, bro.
But the thing is, like, I've drank with him multiple occasions, and I'm just like, I'm over here alcoholic, and I'm just out drinking. Like, I'm trying to get to the bottom of the glass. The next one, the next one, the next one. And Joe would be like, bro, you got to chill out, man. We plan on hanging out for a while.
Nah, like, shit, we sipping, gang. We sipping.
And Brewed Up Joe is the drinker of drinkers because he will sip. And then, like, he don't lie about it either. Like, when he does his little, they do a sip tasting they do on Sundays. I don't know.
Oh, that's dope.
Him and some of his buddies, but they got all these different beers. But he's like, I'm not drinking the whole beer. Like, I'm just, like, sampling these.
Yeah, like a wine.
Yeah, it's like 16 and 18% beers. It's like, nah, man, you could have been. And I would have been over here like, give me another bottle. But
hell no, bro. I am not a heavy drinker. I can probably do a Modelo, maybe a shot of Hennessy, and I'm done. I'm done ski.
That's it. That's all I need.
Yeah,
guys.
bro. I'm weak as hell when it comes to the drinking game.
All right, so let's get into the music, man. How long have you been have you been doing music?
So you want the breakdown?
Yeah, breakdown.
All right. So shout out my brother Jamal, bro. I always hated music. I did not even like, bro. A lot of people think I'm weird as fuck for this. I didn't start liking music till I was like 14.
Okay.
And I was always into poetry, bro. I loved Edgar Allan Poe, bro. I was a dark, depressed child.
Yes.
But my brother Jamal, he wasn't my real brother, but he ended up moving in with us for a while. He took my journal, bro, and he was reading this shit. And he was like, bro, you rap? I was like, nah, bro, that shit's personal. And he was like, nah, bro, you rap. I've been reading this shit. And I was like, it's poetry, bro. He was like, if you can write, you can rap. If you can rap, you can write a book. And then he was like, man, you need to take this shit serious. And he was already doing his thing, bro. So he gave me the breakdown to 4x4 bars and shit, and we started freestyling. Came up with freestyle pros around like my senior year in high school. And then that's when I started getting a little bit of traction. So I was like, fuck it. Then my nigga got locked up, bro, and then the last thing he told me was like, hey, bro, you got it in you. He's like, I don't know what it is, bro, but you got it. Don't stop. When I get out, we gonna get back to it, and and I just been running with it ever since.
Yeah.
On me?
I mean, yeah, dude, I can write poetry, but it's dark, and it talks about stuff that nobody wants to hear.
I love that type of poetry, bro. It's real life for me, bro. Like, a lot of people try to hide their emotions, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Don't hide this shit. Embrace it. Show other people.
Dude, a lot of it is because you get a lot more respect when you're real with people. But I do think that sometimes people get caught up in the image they're trying to portray.
Yep.
Like they want to put themselves out there so that other people will accept them.
Exactly.
But the easiest way to get acceptance is be who you really are.
Yeah, you got to accept yourself first, bro.
And you got to love yourself. There's some people
Facts.
that like wake up in the, like, dude, I've been through a lot of points in my life where I was like, what am I doing? And then I would just I'm just keep doing it.
I feel that.
But after a DWI, after being in jail, after working with an attorney and working my way through this and everything, I feel a lot better about my outlook on life.
Facts.
I feel like I'm not gonna go back to drinking. It's a comment that comes up like, oh, so you won't. Shout out to Elton. Elton's like, so if I get married, you ain't gonna take a shot at my wedding? And in the moment, I was like, man, get married first. We'll talk about it. But like in this moment, as I've been in AA classes, all this stuff, and it's just like, there's no reason to go back.
Actual factuals.
Like there was too much money involved spending on it. There was too much money involved getting in trouble from it, and it's just like, I'm done. And
then once you put in all that hard work, bro, why restart the process?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like you did it already, gang.
You already know where we're about to end up again.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out your boy. Tell him you're gonna take a shot of water when you get married, gang. You know what I'm saying?
But we went to back. Oh, so how did the Fostepcos thing happen? When did you start working with Fo?
It was around like 6 years ago. I made my first song with him. It's called Rain. I wasn't taking music 100% serious. I thought I was, but I wasn't. And he was trying to like pull me in to the side and like give me the gang, but I was like 18, 17. I'm like, man, fuck that shit. They don't do what I do, you know what I'm saying? And then boom, I was just running around, bro. But around 3 years ago, I started coming back to him, and he was like, man, where the fuck you been at? And I was like, stupid shit. And he's like, well, come on, let's go get to the work. And I was like, all right. But I still wasn't taking it serious, bro, until my mixtape made it back home, because I finally felt like I was in that place of back to my old self of where I came from and getting to my element and back at ground and shit. And he was seeing the work process and everything I was doing. He was like, all right, bro, time to bring you into camp. I see you with it now. And
yeah.
We just been rocking. That's my brother.
Yeah, I mean, that's like listening to him talk, and then I see his Instagram posts, and then like from all 4 Instagram pages that he has.
Gang.
But I mean, there's nothing wrong with having 4 accounts. I just don't want to run 4 accounts.
That shit's a headache, bro.
I don't like running too. I don't like
running.
Like, because when I want to be positive, I go on the podcast when I post some positive stuff.
Yeah.
And then I go on my normal account, my personal one, and I'm all posting bullshit, talking shit, memes, stuff like that. But I mean, it's a good like good side, dark side kind of thing. Like,
Actual factuals.
Like, okay, I know I need to be in my positive vibe here, but over here I can be my normal self that laughs.
Get a little reckless. Yeah, facts, bro. Nah, that's a real business move, bro. Anybody that can run your own shit without a management team, and I mean like a legitimate management team like how you're doing over here, bro, y'all niggas bosses to me.
Dude, like honestly, like coming out with merch and stuff, like it's just random. Like, oh, I got some money. All right, I'm gonna go get some buttons made. Oh, I got some money. Let me look at some hats. And shopping around, and then I ain't gonna lie, like finding hats for cheap, and then be like, oh, these hats are $4, and the embroidery costs this much. I can get this many hats made, and
gang,
preach. And that's what, like, because I haven't ran merch to try to sell it.
Yeah.
Because honestly, with 200 something subscribers on Instagram and 190 views on a good video, it's like, are people gonna buy this? Should I really invest in?
It's always good to invest in me personally. It's always good to invest in yourself, even if you only have one supporter. That's one supporter that can wear the merch. So wherever he goes, there's eyes seeing it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like I get compliments on some of the shit that Fo make, or some of the shit that he'll help me make. I'll wear that bitch and like, oh, where can I get that?
Like, that's one of the things about Fo that a lot of the other dudes don't do is he does the one-on-ones. Because then it's like, oh man, what is that? Oh, it's for Stepco. Like it's the brand. Oh, where can I get that? Oh, the Instagram. Go to the website, Streetwear.
Gang.
And then he has all these random one-of-ones. Like sometimes I'll be like, man, I like that jacket. I don't know, man. I don't know. Hold on. Let me get my money right, and then it's gone. And it's
see, that's the beautiful thing about the one-on-ones, though, bro. It's one of one, but it's never one-on-one. That first custom fit is one-on-one. But if you want that bitch, if you truly want it and you willing to get it right now, he'll go get that bitch your size. Yeah. Oh, God, bro. Oh, God. And but the one-on-one makes it more special. It makes you want to get it because, like, oh, God, I gotta. Yeah. It's a hustle move.
Yeah. I mean, and it works. Facts. Because the one-on-ones, they pop one by one. They'll just start. Or then if you go to a Fostepco show, I ain't never seen nobody put out merch like that.
Gangers.
Like, he pulls up with the Z-Rack, with the stuff on hangers, got 2 tables going, got hats going, got T-shirts, got hoodies, got
real
stickers.
Runway shit.
Like, it's a brand. It's a lifestyle.
Yes, sir.
No one's ever shouted me out on a sticker on my car or anything except for the Fostepco sticker.
I'm telling you,
I park my car and this guy walks by, Fo's up.
Oh, God, bro, I'm telling you.
And I was like, and then the girl I was with at the time was like, what did he say? I was like, he's Fo's up. And she's like, what does that mean? I was like, it's too much to explain right now.
The terminology on this shit.
And it's just like, I don't know. We'll talk about it later. No, but that Infinity 4.
Oh, man,
that shit's hard.
I love that one. You're talking about the one like that.
The 4 and the flip 4.
Yes,
it's like a squared 8 oblong to the angle. I was like, dang, that shit's hard.
Bro, that nigga's a genius, bro. Like, the way he creates his shit. And I've sat up with him. He gets ideas. And it's kind of like me, too. But, like, I just take so much inspiration from this nigga, bro. But he gets ideas from taking a shit. Like, literally, bro. He can be on the toilet using the restroom. Oh, man, I got to make this piece, bro. Like, I've seen it in action, dog. Like, he's a genius, bro. Like, oh, God, it's some Einstein shit.
Yeah.
No cap.
All right, man. So let's talk about soul food.
We eating good, baby.
So that drops on
The 27th.
what's the 27th? Is that a Friday or a Wednesday?
Monday.
It's a Monday.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna give y'all a tape for the Monday Blues because I believe Thanksgiving's on the 23rd. I could be wrong. Don't come at me.
We're gonna be all like overweight
Oh
and
God,
like stuffed.
coming back on Monday, going
You're
back
gonna
to
force
work.
feed us soul food.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's your seconds. It's your seconds. Oh God, come back for seconds, baby. We cooking.
Okay. All right, man.
Yes, sir.
So how many songs are on the mixtape?
7 songs, 2 bonus tracks, and the bonus tracks already dropped. Death Receipts and Just for Fun.
Okay, you basically dropping an album, bro.
Gangers, you know what I'm saying? And everything's perfectly in tune, bro. Like, my last mix, not the one with Broken Matches, we put that shit together, but Made It Back Home, that shit was kind of like a whole bunch of random beats put together. Like I said, I was still getting my shit together, but I was working. This one, everything's in sync. Like, when y'all hear the songs, y'all gonna be like, oh, this nigga's rapping.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. I like to see the growth, and then I like to see, like, you talk, like, when you say everything's in sync. Because, I mean, I'm not knocking anybody because everybody's at different points.
Yeah.
But when you listen to certain tracks, like, when people drop singles, there's a reason people drop singles. Now, in the streaming age, you drop a single because if you drop an album or a full-blown project,
Yes, sir.
you can't do that every 3 to 6 months.
Facts.
Like, back in the day, Lil Wayne would drop a mixtape every 2 weeks.
Oh, God, bro.
But he'd be rapping on other people's beats, and that's why they were mixtapes. But you can't get none of that on streaming platforms.
Nah,
now.
you ain't gonna get no bread, bro. No bread.
And nowadays you're sitting here looking at, oh man, dude, how many rappers do we know? Just in Fort Worth, I would say I could name 20 off the top of my head. And then you got to think those are just the ones we know. There's got to be another 50 dudes in each side of town that are working on their craft. Dudes in Arlington,
Facts.
dudes in Dallas. Dude, there's 6 million people in DFW.
Oh, God, bro.
And then when I look at, I'm like, I got 100 people to watch my podcast. And then I think there's 6 million people within 100 miles of me. How do I reach 6 million people? And
That's the thing, too, gang. Like, are these people in tune to what's going around with their city, or are they looking outside their city?
I'm going to tell you right now, they're not looking in the city.
I already know.
Because I was, dude, when I was with my kid's mom, 14 years, dude, I wasn't even listening to anything close to what I listen to now.
Same.
It was just one of those things. Like, I listened to music that was on the radio, that was suggested on playlists, and whatever popped up next on
like whatever's
Pandora or
trending.
Spotify or whatever.
Facts.
And that's what I listened to. Whatever those people said was cool is what I was like, oh, yeah, I like this.
Yeah, oh God, bro.
And then-
Whatever's just getting thrown in the loop, dog. It's like, fuck it, we here.
And the thing is, like, there's money behind that music. There's people, I mean, most of those artists are signed. If they're independent, they're putting massive money behind.
Facts.
Because it's not, you can't pay to get on the playlist that, you can't pay a curator to put your music on a playlist. Like that, you already have to have a following.
Yeah.
You already have to have some streams.
The algorithm has to be there.
Yeah, if they see the algorithms already like working in your favor, they're like, okay, I'll take a look at this now.
Yeah, bro. I'll risk. You know what I'm saying?
But if not, the curator's like, well, he has no traction. He's not doing anything. He hasn't put anything out, and that's why that's the singles game. That's why you put out singles because you need something to pop, and
that's literally been the game plan this year, bro. Like, from the start of January, we were really supposed to drop 44 singles leading up into a tape at the end of the year. But had my third child, shit didn't go, exactly how you plan it. So I just had to start doing things a different way. Before it was like, no matter what, you need to at least try to drop a single to 2 singles a month. So that was the game plan, bro. And at first, the shit wasn't working. I was like, what the fuck does this nigga got me doing, bro?
Yeah.
And then I just slowly started seeing the views starting to go up, more bookings starting to go up. And I was like, okay, there's a formula behind this shit.
Yeah.
So I just kept doing it. And then when it got to the point where if you're getting like fucking 20, 30 reposts on each song that you're dropping every month or so, okay, now we can drop a tape. You have 30 consistent people that are willing to push this up.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, fo, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shut the fuck up, listen.
and I mean, there's different methods that different people use. There's way more expensive methods.
Yeah.
And the other thing is like now, dude, there's streaming farms. There's people out there. They can get you to 30,000 30,000 monthly listeners, but they're all from fucking phones.
Yeah, bro.
And,
oh god, it's that internet shit.
And that internet shit don't help you actually grow.
Facts. Who's liking it?
Exactly.
They're listening, but who's liking it?
Yeah.
Who's singing that shit back?
Exactly.
You know,
and that's one of those things that it's like it's so hard to try to find that, because you want to work with good promotions and you want to work with good people that can do advertising and marketing.
Factuals.
But where do you get those? How do you find those people?
And the trustworthy ones at that, bro.
Yeah, and then they expect money.
Yeah. Oh god, bro.
They're trying to get paid, just like you are. You're trying to get paid.
It's an understanding too, bro. But like, I have a big problem with the streaming. Like, I don't give a fuck if it takes me 3 to 20 years to get famous or whatever the fuck you want to call it, get to a point where I can quit my job and make money off music alone, pay my bills. I don't want to fucking go through a streaming distribution or have like a partner that can help boost the streams, bro, because I'm all about the rawness. And like I said, I never really wanted this shit in the get-go. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm making music for people that truly love music at this point. So if you don't love it, then what's the point of making it?
Yeah. And that's like I had the conversation about doing the podcast. I told I don't know if I ever said this on camera, but I had a conversation with the guy and he was like, you can't do it because you're trying to make money. You got to do it because you want to do it.
Yeah.
And that's true.
Facts.
But it would be really cool
to make money with it.
To be talking about shaving my balls, getting manscaped, and getting paid to do that.
You know what I'm saying, gang?
Like it does make it would help the process.
No cap.
Because it's like, bro, I want to be sponsored. Like somebody said, like I have to shout out Your Mama Likes Me on Instagram.
Yeah, that's a dope name.
I literally was just going through Reels and he posted something that I thought was funny, so I reposted it.
Yeah. And
then I followed him, and then he posted the decals, and I got one on my car. But I was like, he goes, would anybody put one of these on their car? I was like, hell yeah, bro, I'd rock that on my car. And he's like, do you live in LA? I was like, nah, bro, I live in Fort Worth, Texas. He's like, give me your address, I'll ship it to you.
Gang. And
I was like, all right, bro. And he was like, he goes, I'll send you a couple extra, and I'll send you some merch too. And I was like, and he didn't say nothing about the podcast. This was my personal page, so he don't even know I'm gonna shout him out. And I got I'm gonna wear the shirt on one of my next episodes. Okay. But it's just like, dude, like he didn't have to do that. He didn't have to go out of his way. And I ain't gonna lie, Fo does stuff like that too.
No lie.
Because Mandy Writes Magic. She hangs. I mean, there's like a little group of people, but she's over there by the Post. I think she was at a show at the Post.
Okay.
And Fo was like, hey, do you want a hoodie? And she's like, what, me? He's like, yeah. He saw her looking at him. He's like, I got you. And he just gave her a hoodie. And then she said, like later on, we were talking one day, and she saw me post something about Fostepco, and she was like, oh, I have one of those.
Dang, bro.
And she took a picture. She's like, oh, that's cool. And but dude, sometimes sitting on the shelf or on somebody's body, you want it on somebody's body.
Facts, bro.
And dude, there's been times I hit Fo like, hey man, I need some merch, and he's like, all right, man, just go to the website, let me know, I'll make sure I got all the sizes, and then just come through. And it's not it's like the stuff that's discounted on the website, and that's fine because it's old stock, and you'd rather have somebody wearing the merch,
exactly, bro,
than the merch sitting on the shelf.
Like I said, the eyes are catching it, bro.
Yeah.
Oh God, and I mean, not to put it in a negative way, bro. Like, I'm a real entrepreneur, so I know how the business game works. It's kind of like moving dope, dog. Like, when you're really moving dope, you don't just start saying, I got crack here, give me 75.
Yeah.
Now you pinch them a little piece, let them smoke that shit for free. You
Yeah.
get them hooked. You putting this merch on their body for free. Now they're hooked. They like this shit, so now they're gonna come back. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And then like Fo did if you wear the Fostepco merch to was it Rock the Block?
Yeah.
The free entry.
Oh God,
and
bro.
I mean that goes. You're like,
way.
oh man, well I don't have any Fostepco merch. Well, if you would have bought that shirt that one time,
boom,
you could have just walked in.
Get down with the movement. Come on, we rolling, baby. We rolling.
And Fo puts out quality products too.
Yes, sir.
Like those Oakley buckets. I was like, man.
Yes, sir, Ski.
I was like, man, I want one of those buckets. I just never bought one.
We got the black and gray one, gang. You know, gotta mix it up. You know what I'm saying? Gotta mix it up, gang.
So we talked about the new tape, Soul Food. So literally just because of Thanksgiving and force feeding after Thanksgiving, is that where the name came from? Or?
Nah, bro. Fucking the whole tape is soulful. Like, I got some shit on there that's like some blues songs. I got some shit on there that's just like straight vibing and smoke, and I got some shit on there that just make you feel like you around your family at a barbecue type shit. Like
Nice.
it's like some soulful shit. And the whole point of soul food is when you get a Thanksgiving plate, what's on there?
Soul food.
A whole bunch of different shit too, huh?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Bunch of different flavors, bunch of different spices, sweet, salt, you know what I'm saying? That's what the tastes like. It's just a whole bunch of different flavors that go together on a perfect plate.
All right, so this is the part where we said we were going to deviate between conversation, and I think it's going to go right into the home life. I want to get into the cooking first though, because we're coming off of everything on the plate.
Gangers.
Bro, like you've been putting down some meals, man.
Thank you,
like
thank you.
how did this happen? Is this just something you learned growing up, or something you got into over time?
So my mom is a big motherfucking cook, you know what I'm saying? And I always used to help her in the kitchen when I was younger. And I found a real fascination in cooking, bro. Like how you can turn something into something else, you know what I'm saying? Take a raw element and turn it into
Something that's delicious.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And I took a little bit of culinary school in high school, that and art. So I fucked with cooking, bro. I was looking for temp jobs when I got out of high school, and I luckily got onto art staffing, and it put me into the Dallas Cowboys stadium where I could be a chef. So I was an
Nice.
apprentice for Chef Tony, and Chef Tony is Jerry Jones' personal chef.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Damn.
bro. So for 3 years, I was his apprentice chef, like his right hand man, and then he gave me a opportunity to work for the company and him. So I did that for about a year, and he was sending me for all these different events to be head chefs and shit. And yeah, so I was a head chef. I got a certificate. I got my,
Nice.
yeah, bro, food
Bro,
handling license. All
Man,
that
you
shit.
need to hit the stage with the chef hat on.
You know
man,
what I'm
one
saying,
time.
gang? Might
Get
just
that-
have to go back.
Get that from Stepco with the chef
Oh, we
hat.
got some shit cooking, bro. We got some video shit cooking, bro. Oh,
Nice.
God. But yeah.
So, because, like, I've seen you, like, dude, I grew up never cooking. I mean, I couldn't fucking fry eggs to save my life when I was younger. I couldn't do anything. And during my married life, that's when I really was like, all right, I had one kid at the time. Then I was like, all right, I can start kind of learning how to cook.
Yeah,
do
yeah.
this cooking thing. Man, I remember trying to make like baked chicken breast, and then that stuff coming out so bland. And then I remember like, man, why is the center would never cook right? And I was like, bro, what am I doing?
I always start with the slow cook. A lot of people go with the fast cooking. We hungry. I get it. We hungry. We want that shit immediately, gang. I feel you. Slow cook will always rise to better and then brings out more flavor. Always, if you're cooking with meat, always have it soaking in liquid seasoning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Either if you're going to do chicken broth, vegetable broth with some oil, put some seasoning in that butter, have it concealed off a little water, put a pan over that bitch, and just let it sit before you start cooking it. Yeah,
Bro, I just been doing cheat code shit. I'll just get a foil pan, put 4 chicken quarters in there, season the shit out of both sides, and then like there's already the juices inside,
Yes,
so
sir.
I just put the foil over, put that oven at about 375, just let it sit in there for a couple hours.
Yes, sir. Yes,
and all
sir.
that, it just it's like a convection oven. It just keeps cooking and cooking.
Yes, sir.
And then when I can grab it and it just falls off the bone, it's like it's done.
Oh God, bro. Hey, I also work for a place called Off the Bone, and then when we cooked over there, if the ribs did not fall off the bone, you got your meal for free.
Dang.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tenderness, gang.
I didn't learn how to cook or anything like that till later in life. But
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I found that man, like I really enjoy it.
Yeah, bro. It's kind of common, bro. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, it kind of takes you away from real life for a second, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it gives you an appreciation for everything that is brought to you. Like, we're not farmers, bro. We didn't have to motherfucking kill this chicken. We didn't have to raise it. We didn't have
Exactly,
to,
bro.
You know what I'm
I-
saying?
I
Get the
can-
crops ready.
I can fry a turkey.
You
I
goddamn right.
I can do it in the oven. I can do it in a convection oven.
Gang.
And the thing is, though, I can't kill that turkey.
No, I can't decapitate turkey.
I don't know.
can't
I don't
decapitate
even know where to
turkey.
go look for turkeys that are alive at.
Shit, bro. I know if you go on the north side, you might just find you. Oh, God.
We need some chicken. Go get them roosters next door, man.
I'm not lying to you, Rob. I seen a whole goddamn what's that big ass bird called? Full where they stick their head in the dirt? An ostrich.
Yeah.
I seen a whole big ass ostrich in the north side, bro. Like we was living in Australia.
But why?
I have maybe the eggs, bro. Have you seen their eggs?
Yeah.
They're fucking
Feed like 12 people. Yeah.
gigantic, dog.
Because I know
Dinosaur
there was a dude in Lake Worth that used to have like ostriches. He had like a mountain lion.
eggs. What the fuck?
Dude, it was like his own little petting zoo in the backyard.
I don't know. You got a mountain lion. I don't know if I want to pet that.
What? Like, why you got a mountain? Where'd you get a mountain lion? That's like
No
when Mike
cap.
Tyson got tigers.
That's
in
some
the day.
rich shit, though.
Yeah, but
That's some rich. I feel like once you get rich, bro, you just got so much money, you don't know what to do with
I gotta
that
wonder
money.
how like the dude that came up with the first Hangover movie,
Yeah.
how he figured out that he could write in Mike Tyson's Tigers and Mike Tyson into that movie, and it would actually happen.
Being broke.
I was like, how did you get him to? But you remember for a while there, Mike Tyson wasn't doing anything.
That's what I'm saying. I think he was. I don't want to just say it, but I think he was really at the edge of being bankrupt. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
think Hangover saved that nigga.
But and then now he's got the gummies, he's got the vape bars, he's got
For
everything.
his podcast too, bro.
Yeah.
He's getting into the fucking the boxing training.
Yeah.
Oh god, bro.
But he's Mike Tyson. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I think there was like a negative aspect on him for a long time.
Yeah.
But I don't know why.
Shit, the rape case, he bit a nigga ear off. That's two deadly things right there.
Yeah,
Shit.
that's right.
But hey, he beat it though, so.
But I mean, in today, like, dude, this cancel culture. You say one thing wrong. We talked about like trigger words before we started this.
Yeah.
Because like, I mean, dude, there was stuff that we could say when we were kids, and now if you say it, like, oh no, there's no way.
Oh God.
You can't do that.
How do you think about this? You can't say the R word, but it's okay. It's okay to say nigga. That's wild, right?
It's not okay for me to say that.
I don't give a fuck personally. I grew up in White Settlement, bro.
Well, I mean, I know. Like I grew up, and I did use the word, but like I ain't gonna lie, Dank817 was the one that told me. He said,
Like not to use it, or it's
no,
okay.
he told me. He goes, if you're comfortable using it in from like a 75-year-old black man or black woman, if you're okay saying it in front of
Facts.
them, then say it.
Bro, how I really live my life by this, bro, and I know it's probably not right because the wrong motherfucker might get like a feeling from it, but I live my life. If you gonna take that ass whooping, do whatever you gonna do. If you gonna take your punishment, do
Yeah.
it then. You know what I'm saying? Not
Yeah.
saying go do brutal ass shit. Don't hurt women and all that. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
like if you gonna take your punishment, gang, you might as well you living for your consequences, so you might as
Yeah.
well go through it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So fuck it. If you want to say nigga, say it. I'm gonna look you in your eyes while you say it. Like, are you a confident motherfucker, bro? It's gang.
Or you can get punched in the mouth. One or the
It
other.
depends how you say it, bro. Like,
No, okay.
I've been called the
I've had-
NER,
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
I've had this conversation, and normally it's the A and the ER.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
hard R.
bro, I ain't gonna lie. I done been called ER, I been called motherfucking coon, I been called jigaboo, all that shit. Growing in White Settlement, they bully you for being black.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
I was bullied. I ain't gonna lie. There was a little black girl when I was in elementary. She called me a wetback,
She loved you. That's what it was.
and I was like, and dude, my dad's white. You met my dad a minute ago, and I'm like, and I looked at my friend, my little black friend Harris. I was like, bro, am I sweating real bad? he's like, why? I was like, she called me a wetback, bro. Am I sweating? Like, is it bad? And he was like, bro, that's like what they call Mexicans that are illegal. Like they come over the border. I was like, oh, but my dad's white. Like I didn't understand.
It's not processed.
I didn't
Oh, God.
understand the racism, and
Oh,
that's
God,
why.
bro.
And like older in life, I used to wear like Vans all the time when I
Yeah.
worked warehouse. And this one guy was like, I'm going to say something, but I don't want you to think that I'm saying something racist. But your shoes are Spicoli shoes. And I was like, you called me a spick. Oh, you called me a spick, bro. He's like, no. He was a white dude. He started freaking out. He thought he was going to get fired. He thought he was gonna talk to what is it? HR?
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, I'm just messing with you. He's like, bro, you scared me. I thought you were really going to get mad. I thought I was going to get in trouble. I was like, nah, man, it's cool.
See, look, that white person, he was willing to take his ass with it.
He was like, no. and he like forewarned me, and I still went off. I mean, it's funny in games, but like there are people that use words in that negative connotation, like heavy, and it's like, bro, like
Who hurt you?
yeah. And dude, like I'm one person, like I'm half white, half Mexican, bro. Like, so one of my jokes, like when people would say like dark humor about like the Holocaust and stuff,
Yeah.
or when people would say dark stuff about like, because some of my heritage is European, Czechoslovakian, Hungarian, and all that.
Oh, that's
so,
dope.
So when they'll say something like along the lines of like German,
Yeah.
like, hey, half of me's offended. And it's like, but it's a joke because like, dude, there's no pure race. It doesn't
Nah, bro.
exist. Like we're all, And then in 50 years, what everybody's gonna look like
light skin, like that a
yeah,
motherfucker, bro.
you're gonna look Puerto Rican. Like either your hair's gonna be straight or curly, but
Straight
you're
the
gonna
fuck
be
up.
you're gonna have a pretty skin complexion, bro.
Yeah,
Like, and
bro.
that's it. That's it. That's the end of the story.
Straight the fuck up, bro. Like, and I feel like it's more of the older generation that are like false training the newer generation, bro. Because I think it's kind of funny when kids from, I say, 10 to 30 try to be racist, bro. Because like, what is the point? Like,
Yeah.
you know. So what are you gonna?
It's dude, because I've said, I've never dealt with any. Okay, I've dealt with some racism at some points in my life, like racial profiling by cops and stuff.
Yeah.
And then maybe like a security guard at the mall thought I stole something. But I was over here walking around with tall tee, sagging my pants with some house shoes on.
Yeah.
Kind of like I did look suspect.
You know, on God, we
I'd be
put
the-
ourselves in the element, but that don't mean we do it. Okay.
I'd be the first one that I would look at if I was a security guard. It was like, yeah, it was probably that guy.
Yeah, no cap, bro. Cause I'm pretty fucking friendly. You know what I'm saying? I can be, but people say I look like a thug everywhere I go. But I'm pretty sure I'm not a thug.
Yeah,
you know
like,
what I'm saying?
I mean, it's just the preconceived stuff. Like I think a lot of that's in the '90s. It was real bad,
Oh yeah, bro.
but now it's kind of just like, I don't really ever feel racism on a daily basis anymore.
Nah.
And like the cops are always gonna mess with me now because of DWI.
Yeah.
Put my license plate in, like, look at that fool. Check
It's
it.
him.
Yeah, it's him. For sure. That's the guy.
He wasn't swerving, but we should just check just in case he's gonna
Yeah,
swerve.
let's make sure. Let's make sure he's good.
Fags for.
So I mean, that's another reason I just feel like I'm not gonna go back to drinking. Because what if I have like a late night out? I'm at a show. I have a late date or something, and I'm riding home at 12:30. They're definitely gonna pull me over if I'm texting and driving or something. And
Yeah, as soon as they see that fucking license plate, right? Oh God, bro.
they're going. There we go.
Just the little is no cap, bro.
All right, man. So 3 kids. How old are your kids?
So I got 4, 2, 1.
Ooh.
Yeah, we
That's
youngins. We youngins, gang.
Yeah, man. Dude, I can't fathom that, bro.
Man, wow.
But at least they can all watch the same shows, kind of.
Yeah, they're in tune, bro. And I want 7 kids, bro, but I wanted them later. But you know, God works in mysterious ways. You know what I'm saying? But I always wanted them in a closer range, but I was thinking 3 to 4 because I want a baseball team, bro. Like I wanted to coach a baseball team, bro. I got a friend that
Like,
has
this is my
8
baseball
brothers.
team. I don't need
Gang.
nobody else to sign up.
Fags, bro.
We all here.
I got a friend that got 8 brothers, bro, and like they were all around the same age. So when we played baseball, it was just 2 other people on their team.
Yeah.
And then all the brothers, bro. So we
Yeah.
were all in sync. It was like a family.
Yeah.
Oh God, bro, I love that shit, fool.
No, my oldest son's about to be 15 in February.
Nice.
Oliver's 8, and then Kane's 3.
Hell yeah.
So,
Spread out.
yeah. And then Troy will be in the room playing PlayStation. Oliver be on a Switch or outside maybe or on a VR. And Kane, Dad, I want to watch Paw Patrol. Dad, I need Bubble Guppies.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I ain't gonna watch that stuff no more, bro.
No God, bro.
Let's watch scary videos.
We didn't already seen every episode like 10 times.
I know I have, bro, because I got them on demand on Sling, and it's like, man, we don't watch all of these, bro.
When
And-
they get to the point where you start like talking the words before they say it starts, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah, you didn't watch it too many times, guys.
yeah, I know. I was like, I already know how this ends.
Oh God, bro.
Oh, watch Paw
God.
Patrols. Oh, that mayor with the cats.
They
That's
watch
their-
Bluey.
No, I think Oliver watched some of Bluey, but Kane's never seen Bluey. I don't think.
Oh my God, that show. God damn it, bro.
No, we like stuck on Minions, Puss in Boots.
Oh my Jesus, yes,
Yeah,
fool.
dude. Like we'll watch those kids show. Like, and I'm always for the Shrek lineup. Anything that Shrek puts out, because like the old Shrek movies,
Yeah,
the
that's
original
us.
ones. Like, but as I got older, I was like, oh, these have some adult humor.
Yeah,
in
facts,
these,
bro.
Some sexual innuendos. These kids
Facts.
are picking up on. Like, dude, when
Pixar and Disney do that.
But Lord Farquaad was sitting there in the bed. Mirror, mirror on the wall, show me the fair, show me the princess.
Oh,
and then he
God.
like whiffs with the blanket.
Yeah, bro.
It's
God,
like,
bro.
Bro, this is a kid show. Like this fool's over here looking at his boner right now.
Bro, there's so much dark shit that goes on in kid shows that you don't understand until you get older, bro. Like, this isn't like as like noticeable. I was watching Hercules, the show with my son the other day. I'm blitz, bro. I'm fucking blitz. I'm sitting there, bro, and I'm watching this shit, and I'm like, damn, there's a lot of sixes in this hoe, bro. And then I start paying attention. Everywhere we go on the ground, 666. In the sky, 666. The ocean water that makes waves, 666. I'm like, holy shit, bro, this show's evil as fuck. Oh, God.
But it's just like, well, I mean, and it's already in mass production. Everyone's already seen it, and Disney knows, bro. They know. They
Shit, if you look at their Disney, bro, the D like that, it crosses over as a 6. The I, it crosses like a 6 at the top, bro.
I'm about to get a Disney tattoo, bro.
666 gang. Reverse and just say some Juice WRLD shit. 999.
Bro, someone put that movie Armageddon with Arnold Schwarzenegger the other day, and I did not remember the beginning of that movie it's the year of the beast.
Oh, God.
1999, flipped upside down is 6661, which means now. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, y'all taking
stretching shit, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Stretching shit, bro.
And then Disney's over here blatantly. Let's throw some 6s up.
Yeah, they're just going to put them everywhere. You know what I'm saying? They won't notice them.
They're just swirls.
Oh, God, bro.
That's a swirl in the sky.
That shit is fucking wild, dog.
But yeah, so what's your normal day look like? Because I know, so you got 3 kids, work, studio session some days. Like, when do you write, bro?
I write every day.
Every
I try
day?
to write 2 songs a day.
Yeah.
Even if I don't have a beat, bro, I'm try to at least write 12 bars. And then if someone sends me a beat, I play the matchup game or like just reconstruct my words.
Yeah.
But I try to write every single day, bro, no matter what. I get most of my writing done. My best songs that I write are at work.
Yeah.
I swear to God, bro. When
Getting
I'm supposed to be
paid to
working.
write.
Oh, God.
Sometimes
Like-
you got to get paid. Like, I don't know, dude. I used to cut and edit video at work too on the clock.
Oh, God.
I'm over there looking like I'm working under the dash of a car, and I'm like, oh, splice this one.
Yeah.
Edit this
Put
one.
this transition right here.
It's like, yeah, that looks good.
Oh,
My
God.
boss like, how's it going over there? Oh, it's going great, man. I'm gonna be done in a minute.
Yeah, I'm going real good. You see these transitions going.
But dude, it's I think everyone kind of does that, and it doesn't help with computers, iPhones,
Facts,
iPads. You can be at work and like, oh, we have an iPad to look at cars now. We write all of our stuff up on
Yeah,
iPad.
it's so electronic, bro.
And it's like, are you looking at? Yep, I'm looking at my views on YouTube right now. Answering emails and
Oh, God, bro, I do inventory at my job, so fucking 80% of it is on the computer, dog. So
Yeah, I mean,
I'm doing fucking emailing, uploading all my music on the stream. You know what I'm saying?
and
Facts, bro.
that's I think all businesses. Well, my job, we can't use certain computers because if you download or upload anything, it hard saves the files, and then
Yep.
we don't have administrator access, so you can't delete anything. It just holds it on there. I was like, so I have to go into the file, clear the file.
Oh, God, bro.
Delete everything and
Restart the computer.
It's just a black screen with no audio
Yep.
when you press play on the file. But it took me a while to figure that out. So
I'm
I try not to do that no
fucking.
more.
I got a blessed job, bro, because the fucking what we run our fucking program on, it's under Chrome, so we have to use Chrome. If we shut down any fucking Wi-Fi, then we can't do any inventory work. So we have free access to anything on the internet. Oh, God, and then I got my own personal computer, so
Yeah.
whoop. Okay, watching anime like a hoe. But nah, bro, my day, I try to wake up around anywhere from 8 to 11, make the kids breakfast. I go to work at 3. I try to get in a good mind state before I go to work, bro. No one wants to go to work, tired, pissed off. So I try to always start some music, find the process of finding beats, get something going to where I know I have something to do at work while I'm working. And put me in that mindset too, like always
multitasking.
Yeah, bro. So then when I get to work, I already know, all right, I got these 3 beats, fucking Kid Splinter or DJ V sent whatever it is, Sfo, whatever. And I get to, plotting ideas, the music process, and I'll try to make a hook at work sometimes. But if the flow's there, bro, I might finish the song in like 30 minutes, to be honest. But, you know what I'm saying? It just depends how it goes. And then when I get home, I try to go to the studio at least 2 to 3 times a week.
Yeah.
So shoot to the studio probably from 11:30 to maybe 2 in the morning. If the kids are still up, pray to God that they're not. You know what I'm saying? Chill with the wife for a little bit, go to bed, restart the process.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because you don't have any in school yet, do you?
Nope. AJ starts school
this year.
Yep.
6 months.
Being pre-K. That's one out the door.
I know. I'm waiting. That's when my baby will be 4 in March. He'll start pre-K this year.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that daycare money to come. Bro, I dropped $720 a month in daycare.
Bro, daycare fees are fucking ridiculous, bro. I did daycare for a little bit with AJ when I just had my first one, and it was like $200 a week, bro. And then when we had Athena, my second child, we did it for a little bit, but my girl wasn't really working at the time because of leave and shit, and she wasn't getting her checks right. And it was like a little bit over $400, bro. And I was like, nigga, rent already $9. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we gotta cut back. We gotta figure something out.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I remember, I think my worst year ever with daycare, I got my little tax return paperwork.
Yeah.
And I had spent $13,500 on daycare that year. But that was 2 kids in daycare. That was like after school pickup and then full day for the one of the other ones.
Bro, that's still a lot of fucking money.
I know, bro. That's like a couple used cars.
No cap, bro. If you put it like this, that's a 10% of what most people make a year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And at that time,
bro?
that was probably like 20% on what I was making at that time.
See, bro, like, it's fucking ridiculous. And I understand that they have a lot of responsibilities, too, but a lot of daycares aren't making sure that they're doing their proper. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, we had daycare nightmares. We had one daycare, they just had the baby's head on the thing.
See?
Hold the bottle. It was like, he was out that daycare real quick.
Then what the fuck we paying all this money for? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But that was always, because we've always used one daycare. Once the kids hit 1, they've all been in the same daycare. And we know the head lady there. She's always taking care of us. She works like if, hey man, money's kind of tight. Can I get like an extension on the week?
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, I got you. Don't worry about it. Let's just pay me when you can.
Love on God, bro.
And I never let that lady. I never not pay her.
On God, bro. People like that, bro. You gotta treat them right, bro. Because a lot of people, they're money hungry. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck about these kids, even school wise, bro. They don't give a fuck about their education. So when you got people that are really here for the betterment of your child, treat them people right.
And then, like, man, my middle son, he has an abscess tooth right now. I had to have a tooth pulled next week, and I was like, he missed a field trip yesterday at school.
Oh damn!
But you know, some people like I didn't know he was gonna miss the field trip, dude. My head, I have so many things going on.
Yeah,
I'm not concerned. If I paid for it and I bought the T-shirt and I sent you your money for lunch, it's out of my mind. Have fun. I don't remember what day that is.
Facts.
And I got a phone call in the morning from a number I didn't recognize. I had a voicemail. It was his teacher. She was like, is Oliver going to make it today? We have the field trip, and we're just trying to make sure that he gets here before we leave.
Yeah.
And I was like, he missed yesterday because he has an abscessed tooth, and the dentist said he's like no physical activity right now until he gets it pulled, and he's on antibiotics. She's like, oh, that sucks. What a bummer. Sorry, I hope he gets to feeling better. And it was like, this lady, she could have just not said anything at all.
Yeah, bro, like.
And I was like, dang, man, there is some good teachers out there, man. So shout out to them good teachers.
Facts, bro. Because a lot of people wouldn't even call to make
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, he don't hear, fuck it, who cares?
Oh, God, bro. Where'd they go?
I think they went to the museum. Dude, I want to say the museum, but I have no fucking clue. Like, that could be wrong, but I'll have to take him to make it up to him and take him to the museum.
I know little brother was sad.
Well, yeah, I don't think he noticed yet. I think when he goes back to school, he's going to be like...
When everybody starts talking about it.
He's going to be mad, so I'm going to have to take him up there.
Okay.
It's just one of them things, man. All right,
fucking life.
So let's get into... man, we kind of already talked about work, music, and entrepreneurship. On your entrepreneurship side, what else are you doing besides just the music and then working on the merch?
I'm actually working on a whole group. So it's called Slug Mafia. I got a lot of slugs under me. I let them kind of roam and do their free range. And it's not just with music, bro. Like, I got people that are actually starting to try to open businesses under slugs. People that are, like my homeboy Marshall, bro. He does car retail dealerships and shit like that. And I've been all last year I was trying to get him to take his, because he loves Mustangs, bro, and he loves taking pictures and videos of them. I was like, man, you should take this shit more serious, bro.
Yeah.
And well, his shit ended up getting turned into a business page to where, you know, like he actually does promo for like famous people with cars and got like 20,000-30,000 followers now and shit.
Yeah, dude.
And he puts it on the Slug, so every time he does a promo, he'll put my music on there.
Nice.
And you know what I'm saying?
Dude,
So
that's one of the things, like building a network and building a group of people around that are in different lanes, that are in different areas that can help you cross promote. Like, I'll shout out Elton, Joe Paris's manager, because Elton, we shot a video for Kai Woods at Chisholm Trail Skate Park.
Yeah.
And I hit up Elton. I was
nice.
like, "Hey man, we're gonna do a video out there that day." And that's his home park. That's where he's always at.
Hell yeah.
And I was like, "We're gonna be out there that day. Can you kind of let some people know?" He was like, "I'll let everybody know. I'll be out here."
Okay.
And then we show up, and like all the skaters in that video are at that park on a weekly basis. Like it wasn't like a bunch of random dudes that I don't have any connections to, I'll never see again. Like when I go to the park, they say, "Hey, what's up, Rob? Hey, what's up, man?" And then that's why, like on the turnaround, like when Elton has an event, that's why I post his events, because when I needed something, he didn't have to do anything.
Facts.
And when I reached out and he was, and then I told him, I was like, "Bro, I want to do a podcast with you," and he was like, "Let's do it at the park." And I was "Bet, bro, like that works." Like ain't nobody shot a podcast at a skate park.
Oh God, bro.
Not anybody in our circle. So I was like, "Yeah, man, let's do it." So we went out there, and but anytime he has something he wants to roll, he wants to get going, I'm always there. Like, bro, I show up out there, I take drinks out there, and I don't even know if people drink them. But then when I'm like, hey Don, I brought this watermelon. I almost cut my finger off cutting it. But, like, I cleaned up before. There's no blood on the watermelon. He's like, "Bet, bro, you want me to get rid of it?" And I was like, "Are you gonna give it out?" He's like, "Yeah." He comes back like 45 seconds later. He's like, "It's all gone, bro." And that's all it is. Like, when they put on their events, when they do, and then there's another dude that shows up out there, Maniacs for Life. Dude, like I talk about mental health and stuff, but Maniacs for Life, this dude is like legitimately, all he talks about is like suicide prevention, like people in those rough spots in their lives. That's his platform. That's what he promotes. That's the merch he puts out. That's his full-on message. I think this podcast has just turned into the shit that I do to keep myself in a better mental space. Like, bro, I'm a grown man that watches wrestling every Friday and Monday night.
Fuck it. You got it, bro. I don't give a fuck how old you are. You got to stay in tune to that child that's inside, bro.
Dude, that's like wrestling was the biggest thing of my childhood that I always take away. I transitioned from schools from 3rd to 4th grade, and when I went to this new school, everyone at that school watched wrestling. And I was still talking about Power Rangers, and I was like, "Wait, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Who's the Undertaker?
Oh God, who's Stone Cold Steve Austin?
What am I doing here? Like, I need to figure out what these guys are watching." I was like, and then I get home, we had cable at that time, and we go on to the guide on cable. What is this WWF thing? It comes on at 7. Okay.
Bro, the good WWF days, gang.
So I was there watching. And I remember, you know when you feel like you're trying to be, like, fit in, and you really don't know about something? Like, I was like, "Yeah, did y'all see The Undertaker?
God!
Did y'all see The Undertaker in Club?"
Trying to oversell it?
Yeah, I said Club. And that one kid looked at me side-eye like, "You mean Kane?" And I was like, yeah, that's what I said. I messed up. My bad. And I was like, dang. I was like, new rule. Don't talk about it till you know about it.
Yeah.
Like, trying to give yourself, like, I'm trying to fit in with these people.
Yeah.
And then, like, just from trying to fit in, like, wrestling has taken, like, a front seat for probably, like, most of my childhood. From like 4th grade, dude, I was still watching wrestling in high school, like talking on the phone to a girl.
Oh God, bro.
What's John Cena doing? Oh, there you
go. What was his name, bro? Daniel fucking yes.
Oh, Daniel Bryan.
Yes,
yeah.
bro.
Yes,
God.
Bro.
I didn't like the change up, bro. I kind of started falling out when it kind of got getting soft around like 2015.
Well, I mean, a lot of it was like they can't show blood on regular TV anymore.
But aren't they bringing it back?
They're doing it on some pay-per-views, and occasionally there's some blood here and there. They really cleaned up the language a lot since the Attitude Era in the 90s.
Yeah.
Like they really don't drop the F-bomb very often. And it's not the same, but like I still enjoy the storylines. And when people are like, "Oh, wrestling's fake," it's like, bro, It is scripted. Wrestling is scripted. They know who's going to win. They generally know the spots that they're going to do. But you cannot tell me that Mankind being thrown off that 30-foot cell onto that crappy-ass table did not hurt that man.
Bro, that shit looked like it hurt, bro. On God. And he had that goddamn tight-ass mask on, bro.
This Undertaker said afterwards, he was like, I just got to the ref. He was like, is he alive? That's all he said. Like, under his breath, is he alive? He's like, yeah, he said he's good. He's like, really? But dude, any normal man.
Do you think they practiced that move?
Dude, I don't know how you practice that.
That's what I'm saying. Like
I think they probably
Jeez.
they were on a platform and they probably threw him onto like
a
mattress or
Okay.
a mat, something similar to that effect. Like, all right, take this about 10 times and tell me how you feel.
Yeah.
And then they'll probably go up a level and they'll go up a level. There's got to be some kind of practicing involved.
That's, bro, because throwing a nigga off a 30-foot fucking cage, bro. And not even just throwing him off. You choke slam the motherfucker, bro. You know what I'm saying?
When they went through the cage,
My God.
Some of those high spots, it's like, bro, I don't care what you say. You can say it's fake, but I'm going to tell you right now, The Bachelor's fake. All those reality fucking TV, that's just not real.
Yeah, bro.
Are those
Kardashians
people, are those
fake.
people married now? Are those all those people on those TV
God,
shows? Bro. Are they still together, or was everybody just chasing a check?
Preaching you these false morals and shit.
Yeah, and dude, everything on some level it's a work, because you sit there and you look at like what was that Jersey Shore show?
Yep.
All those people have their own brands now. Mm-hmm. Like that girl Snooki has her hair color line and her beauty line.
Yep, the makeup line.
Everybody's got something. Everybody's at work. Line. They're always trying to make something out of nothing.
Facts, bro.
And like Making the Band. None of those dudes on that show Making the Band.
I haven't seen that one. Is it good?
No, Making the P Diddy one from back in the day.
Okay.
With they told that one dude. Dave Chappelle made that bit about that dude Dylan. Like,
I don't think I've seen that shit, bro.
Dude, there was a rapper named Choppa. I know there was Dylan, but there was it was supposed to be like a super band.
Yeah.
That Diddy was building these talents up to. But Dave Chappelle made a skit about it because the one rapper on there, his name was Dylan. I want to say he was Jamaican or of Haitian descent. And they asked who's the best the top 5 rappers, and that dude Dylan goes Dylan, and Dylan.
Gangers.
But dude, that's the rapper response.
Yeah,
like,
thanks, bro.
If you don't think that you're that guy, then on some level you got to know, like, no, I'm good enough to do this,
bro. You wouldn't believe how much shade I get when I post, oh yeah, I'm gonna replace J. Cole. Like, I get a lot of shade on that shit, bro. Like, no, you can't replace J. Cole. No, bro, you stupid as fuck. Like, nah, dog, I'm gonna replace J. Cole.
At the end of the day, though, it's like, bro, the belief that you have to have in yourself to do this anyways, bro, you have to look at how many people are trying to make it.
Facts.
And if you really sit there and you look like, I don't think I can make it, then stop doing it.
Facts, bro.
Like, you have to be semi-insane to look at paper and be like, yeah, somebody's gonna fucking feel this.
You facts, bro. Literally,
I'm putting this out and I'm gonna make it. You have to be on some level of like, yeah, I'm crazy enough to believe this.
And that's what it's about, bro.
And it's also about, hey, watch me.
Yo, God, bro.
And
even if all the haysayers, fuck it.
Yeah.
God, we gonna go.
And then the other thing is, they're noticing. They notice that you said something. So, oh no, I have now they have to make a point to say something, and all it is all right, bro, I'll show you. And hey, I'm still gonna keep doing this regardless of what you think. Like, if I get up and wake up and say I don't want to do this anymore, that's the only person that's gonna stop me. Like someone telling me, no, you shouldn't do this anymore. Hey, bro, well, appreciate the support, like and subscribe, and share my shit. Or just share it and then talk shit at the bottom. That's cool too.
Oh God, but you still viewed the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Facts,
like, we here for views, bro. Like, we're trying to get.
Like, did you see fucking God damn it, the Eazy-E movie?
I don't think
Ghetto Boy or not Ghetto Boys.
I don't know. I don't think I watched that movie.
Bro, but in the middle of the movie, they were burning all their CDs and shit, and they were kind of getting pissed. Eazy-E goes, well, fuck it, they had to buy the motherfucker to burn it, you know what I'm saying?
It don't matter. Like, that's on some level, if I'm making money off you, you're paying attention to me, That was the point.
Facts, bro. I don't give a fuck if you hate it or not.
Yeah, and the other thing is, dude, there's people that don't like J. Cole.
There are a lot of people that don't like J. Cole, especially in this era.
There's people that don't like Drake. And Drake is honestly, like a lot of people, the new album, everybody's like, oh, no, I don't like it. Oh, he's not the greatest of all time. He's not this. Bro, he's literally doing things that if anyone else did it, oh, they'd be the greatest of all time.
Facts, bro.
He can put out whatever he wants, and he's going to make money.
Why do you think people hate on Drake so much?
Because they want to be Drake.
I can see that. I can honestly see that. Mad at the bitches, he get the money.
Yeah, and then like the Joe Budden and there were all the beef and whatever, the back and forth. And it's like, bro, at the end of the day, I'm a podcaster. Joe Budden's a podcaster. He's on a much bigger platform because he had a following before he started. Like if you start anything with the following, then yeah, you're going to do better.
You had a build up already.
Yeah, you already had somebody in your corner. You already had a bunch of people supporting you. So yeah, you're going to do better.
Facts.
But if Joe Budden started as a podcaster
today,
and never rapped, and nobody would pay attention.
Nah, bro, especially not how the way he acts. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, imagine if Drake started a podcast.
That shit's going to boom. And honestly, bro, in my opinion, I'm not the biggest Drake fan. I give props to the man, bro, because I give anybody props to their hard work. You know what I'm saying? To the dedication. But I really feel like if Drake never rapped and started a podcast, he would be good.
Yeah.
He has that. It's that charisma. It's his energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a pleaser.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Joe Budden's not a pleaser. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, most of his takes are controversial to what everybody else thinks.
Facts.
And I mean, it is what it is. It's cool.
Do your own thing, but you know, have some real life topics that are coming like just organic from yourself.
And I think they might actually have those. I just don't think anyone cares about them.
That could also be true, bro.
Like we talk about real stuff on here too. It's like, oh y'all do. We just like y'all just talk shit about other rappers. Like
that's all they pay attention to.
Exactly, and that's how you're getting your views. That's how you're getting people to stay interested.
But it's fucked up that the world is only feeding off of negativity, bro.
Oh yeah, like, dude. You know, dude, it's ridiculous. I have so many people that I interact with on probably a weekly basis that I feel like I'm the positivity in their life, and I'm like,
there's no way this can be true.
It's like, nah, I can't be the positive note. And then like, but everybody's going through some shit.
Yep.
And not everybody wants to talk about it, and that's cool. But everybody needs somebody to talk to about it.
Yes, sir.
And I found myself fucking naming a podcast "Facing and Embracing Demons."
I like that name.
It kind of fucking someone's gonna talk to me about some shit, some real shit when I put all my shit out there.
Oh God, bro, and that's all. And you kind of hope for it. I know it's hard to talk about. Especially for men, I feel like it's a lot harder, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta have at least one person. Like when Trop said he was having a baby, bro, like I told him, fuck the music, fuck everything that's going on, bro. If you ever just need someone you want to talk to, and I don't mean I ain't gotta give you an answer. If you just need me to shut the fuck up and be a listening ear for 2 hours, call me, bro. Because I know what it's like to be a young dad coming into this shit when you got a dream and you got an ambition. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you just need someone to be like, yeah, you got that shit, gang, keep going. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So.
And dude, that's one of the things that when I watch your stories and I listen to the music and I see you posting at work, like, bro, you're chasing the dream, you're being a dad, you're providing, like you're doing all aspects of it. And there's a lot of people that they pull back from the music. They don't want to chase it anymore. They're like, I want to settle down a little bit. And there's other people that don't take care of their responsibilities.
Yeah, they neglect the family for the dream.
And then there's other people that like they do everything but the job. Mm-hmm. And so I have to say, I have to applaud you on that you're doing all aspects. Like, dude, when you made that post of your son's birthday, I was like, man, you out here a family man in it, bro. Like,
I appreciate
y'all got Super Mario out here. You're on the go-karts. Like, you're full-fledged in. Like, not. But the thing is, that was a birthday post. And then if you watch your stories, you're at the house with the kids playing. You got the cartoons on the TV and the kids are in the living room. Man, you got. I remember you posted that like, what is it, a bounce and swing or something that you had in the house. And I was like, yeah, man, he's doing it. Like, and that's one thing. Like a lot of people don't look at that aspect of, dude, this is something big. You're about to drop a mixtape, but you've also been being a dad, a full-time job. Dude, it's not in the cards for a lot of people anymore. Like,
facts, bro.
Like me, I'm lucky enough to get to turn mine on and off. So when I have my kids, it's like full dad mode. Like the troops here, there's four, me and my 3 kids, all my boys. Like we always got to get, we do church on Sunday, and then usually football comes up, football season right now. If there's a wrestling pay-per-view, that's what we're doing on Saturday.
Yes, sir.
Friday night, I'm usually meal prepping, or we'll make dinner, cartoons, movie, something that night. But it's like trying to get out, do a couple of things on the weekend, because when they're it's school year. So during the week, I get off at 6. I'm here. It's dinner, maybe some cartoons, YouTube, and then it's bedtime.
Yeah.
So, but then when they go back with their mom, that switch is off. I have to take care of everything I have to get taken care of in the next 7 days.
Yep.
Because like I had a meeting last night, I had this podcast today, side work later today, tomorrow another podcast, taco truck review. Monday, I don't know what I have, but I have 4 nights out of this week. I got another meeting on Thursday. So I got 3 nights where I really don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
But more than likely, one of those would be cut and edit video, laundry, stuff around the house.
Oh, God.
Like, it's just that normal hustle and bustle. Like, and honestly, dude, after DWI, that's what keeps me, like, focused.
Going, yeah.
Like, have a plan, have shit lined out. Like, I'm already planning, I'm going to go to Cicada on Black Friday for that girl. She's associated with Trend, Amanda Victoria.
I've heard of her.
I went to Lou Charles did that show, the Amplify 817 event, and Fo works sound. Man, Fo be popping up everywhere, bro.
I swear to God,
he's working
dog.
sound as many spots as he can get in.
I swear to God.
And more power to him, man. Pop out, learn all you can.
Yes,
get
sir.
paid for what you know how to do.
Yes, sir.
Like that's
and
what
you're
it's
putting
about.
your name, and you get to put your name in their ear also for like future events.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because that nigga Fo don't like working for people. But trust me, that nigga's a straight up boss.
Yeah,
You
but
know
at
what
the
I'm
same
saying?
time, if you have a skill and you know what you're doing, go out there and do it and get
Actual
paid
factuals.
for it.
Actual
Because
factuals, bro.
That's just because you could be at the house chilling on a day off, or you could be out working, getting paid, and he don't sleep right either.
No.
So he's out and about anyway. If he's not riding his bike, then he's working.
You, bro.
So
That's why we get along so much too, bro. Because we're such freaks to this shit, bro. Like,
yeah.
oh God, like if he's yin, I'm yang. I swear to God, bro. Like,
Because he'll be out 1 or 2 in the morning. That's when he fucked up his collarbone and shit. And then I'm getting better, and he's back on the bike.
yeah,
And
he doesn't rest, bro. He doesn't give his body any time to rest. And I'm not gonna say that the rest that he does get, he's learned. His body has prepared itself to that's enough.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And
you sat down for an hour and a half. Okay, we're good for 36 hours.
Oh God, bro. And he's literally in the last year and a half put me in that same fucking mindset. And I already had, like how you said with the kids and all this shit, I kind of had the mindset there. But when it applied with the music, I was like, all right, yeah, fuck it. I can go with 4 hours of sleep if we're really going to do this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
One of the thing is, when you have something to do, like last night, I was like, so I recorded SmackDown because I had a meeting. I had to do some grocery shopping, got back here, put all my stuff up, just chilled out for a minute, started watching wrestling, and I was like, this is recorded. I can watch this tomorrow night. I don't have to watch it right now.
You know you're going to be tired when
And
you get
like,
oh God.
And then I woke up and I was like, man, I got to run to Walmart. That's when I messaged you. I was like, all right, he's going to be here. I got a podcast. Podcast over. I got to go pull that dash on that truck. I was like, okay. All right, cool. And then in my head, I've programmed about 4:30, 5 o'clock today. I'm free. I'll do a couple loads of laundry, finish watching wrestling. Maybe I'll go out a little bit tonight, go grab some food or something. It's like, okay, cool. But like in my head, I have to have like, just like when you're on a diet, you got that cheat meal coming up. In my head, I got that me time coming up.
Facts.
Like if you don't have that time programmed in, and then you got all this schedule to go out, and then you're just balls to the wall all the time.
You'll be drained as fuck, dog.
So I know it's like tonight I could go to bed early if I want, or I could stay up till 2 o'clock.
Gang. Yes, sir.
But as long as you got it programmed, I think that helps. That helps me with my scheduling a lot.
Yes, sir.
And then being able to flip on and off when I got the kids, when I don't got the kids.
And another thing that I started doing for, other people out there that are trying to, do what we're doing, and you got the kids, I heavily involved them. Like, my son was supposed to be here today, but he didn't wake up from at the Juice podcast. He was there with us at that one, too, talking on the microphone, you know what I'm saying? Niggas in the studio with me. He's on stage with me. My daughters are with me. So, like, I heavily involved them with everything that I'm doing. So when they get to that age, bro, they're going to see, like, okay, Dad worked, dad took care of the family, and he had his dream, never gave up just because he had kids.
Exactly.
So it makes it a lot harder for them to say, I can give up on whatever the fuck I want.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the main drive that I put in my head. If I give up now, my kids are at that age of where they've seen enough of me doing this shit. So they're going to know that dad quit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My son's going to ask dad, why aren't you making music?
Exactly.
Why aren't we going to Uncle Fo's to go record a song? You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, all that adds up, dude. Like I know I made an Instagram reel one time with it was just pictures of my kids, and it was the reason I do everything that I do.
Beautiful.
Like, they're the reason. Like if my kids, dude, I had talked about a podcast probably for like 10 years, and it was just talk. And then when it came time, I told my cousin I needed an outlet, and it's just started me and my cousin killing a 6-pack. Talking shit. Yeah. And then it was like, nah, I kind of really enjoy doing this. Like, it's fun talking and recording and the editing. You start learning how to do all this other stuff. And then it was like, all right. And then I was like, okay, do I invest in the equipment? Shout out to my moms for letting me convert part of her living room to my studio.
Shout out Mama Dukes. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I mean, that's... If it wasn't for people, and then like different people, like Dennis is one that told me, "Oh, dude, you need to look into this interface, or you need to look into how you're editing." And then Johnny from the Rap Podcast was like, "Yeah, dude, you need to get your stuff on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Like, don't just have it on YouTube because people who just want to listen to audio will never watch it." And I was like, "All right, if people are giving me tips and pointers how to do this," and then like I finally started a TikTok. Like, I had not had a TikTok, and I was like, all right. But for whatever reason, with the combination of adding a new co-host and adding TikTok, my Spotify impressions went up to like 150 impressions in like 10 days. And I was like, oh, man, I should have been doing this sooner. But you got to live and learn and adjust and adapt. And
that's the beauty of networking too, bro. You have the right people that have been doing this profession a little longer, so they can give you everything that they might have missed. You know what I'm saying? And that's shit on all aspects, bro. No matter what you do, bro. Like never be afraid to take someone else's advice. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta listen to it, but take it in, let it sit, and pick what you can from it.
Exactly.
I'm good. Straight the fuck up, bro.
All right, man. I think we're ready to wrap this up, man. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Shit. Soul Food, November 27th. Might be out by the time this is out. If not, go listen to it again when y'all see this beautiful motherfucking podcast. Gotta give you a motherfucking appreciation, my nigga. I've been trying to get on this hoe for a long time, but like I said, I wanted to make sure I had something for you.
I can officially say that I've had all 3 members of the Full Step Co collective.
Gangers.
All of y'all have been on the Fed show.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man, I appreciate you coming through. This was fun.
Hell yeah.
And this is our first real conversation that lasted more than probably like 4.5 minutes.
Yup, bro.
So it was good. And that's these always make for the best interviews because it's like we don't know a whole lot about each other.
So we get to build it up.
Yeah,
you know
so
we're
we're learning as we're going.
Exactly, gang.
But I appreciate you coming on. This will be up before the 27th.
Woo!
For sure. And yeah, guys, y'all go check out Slug DLO. You're on all platforms, right?
Yes, Sirski, Doubleoski, Broski.
And the Instagram, Slug DLO.
Yes, Sirski.
And I'll tag him in the stuff. But y'all stay fed.
Stay fed, gang.